Hello, everybody! Welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns, broadcasting Link to the Past Randomizer Crosskeys Tournament 2023. We got the Swiss Round 8 video today. It's Paraducks versus Flipheal. Commentating for us, we have Cemetery and Toffile, and tracking our Tomatok and Pichu. Say hello, everybody!
Hi, how's it going?
Hello.
How are you doing, Sam?
I'm doing quite all right. How about yourselves?
Not too bad. Not too bad. So this is our final week of Swiss. This is actually one of our last couple of matches that does actually have some implications. Both of our runners are 5-2 today, which means the winner will be making it to the play-in race, and the loser will unfortunately not have a chance at brackets. We'll see. We'll see how this goes for both of them. Play-in race, the exact time and schedule has yet to be determined. It'll probably be Saturday, or I believe the note was it's in the vicinity of Saturday, but they got to get like 16 people to agree upon a time that works for most of them. So we'll see when that happens.
But we have two very good runners here, Flipheal and Paraducks.
Yeah. Not too familiar with how both of them are going to kind of start this route.
But you have to be semi-decent to be 5-2, so...
Yeah. We're both seeing Link's Out starts, which means we'll probably get a Houlihan here.
Ooh, we have Squirtle versus Piranha Plant.
Oh boy. Well, it's water versus grass type.
Technically, in theory, grass wins.
In theory.
Icarus says Flip always Houlihans.
Yeah.
And as both of our runners are going right in that area.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, check which side, because this is like one of the worst Blade World entrances to get to. See if you can... looks like we got a small magic, so that's not going to be a bomb back prize. Okay. I'm sure people in chat have something to say.
That was that was vanilla. Okay, it's like
yes, it was. Well, hopefully we have not rolled the wrong mode. We'll know in a second. Okay, thank God.
Okay, we're on the correct thing because we found the entrance to Sanctuary, which just has $20 for us.
Yeah.
Apparently, we're supposed to trust Ricky. He is the one that rolled his seeds, so.
Yeah, no. Unfortunately, yeah. Houlihaners are in shambles because, it's always nice to turn the mushroom in before you go check Witch's Hut, find the Witch's Hut. Unfortunately, both of our runners have failed at this task today. This is a very interesting rupee collection round from Paraducks.
It works. It may lose a second or two, but it's not horrible.
Yeah, no. I was more used to doing something like Flip is doing.
It made it entertaining for us, Jacober.
Yeah.
Yes, at least he did take it. And that's a fairy fountain. That's going to be absolutely useless.
Yeah.
We are seeing some divergence here, which is kind of nice.
I think we're not going to see much long. Oh boy. Well, actually, we will. Never mind.
Yeah, because here's a connector.
Yeah.
That is the
that is our entrance to pod.
Yeah.
God, this is so horrible.
So Tom is normally bad at rolling things. He didn't roll tonight. Now we got Ricky rolls. We get Rick rolled. Council entrance is Spiral Cave, isn't it?
No, that's Super Bunny Cave. This is
Super Bunny Cave.
Yeah.
Why do I get them all confused?
Look.
You don't like being called Rickrolled when you roll it.
Oh, good. We have an almost vanilla pod entrance too.
Oh, fun.
So anyway, Paradox is going to take a death warp and go pick up the item that he can here. Yeah, this is kind of a tough position in here. I kind of feel like you should at least go out to the pyramid in this situation. Kind of I don't like bunny walking this early on in a seed, but this is an item check, and if that's the move roll, then you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, and I mean, it gives us more information. There's not much you can do here in Pod.
You can farm bombs. That's
Yes,
actually
that's not a bad thing to do, but there's only the one item for now.
Unless he goes for the mimic clip, which he may be, or he's just going to go for bombs. He's going for the mimic clip. Meanwhile, we have found our floating island connector up there on through Super Bunny Cave. Oh, good.
Okay, that's the entrance to Rock.
Yeah, but we also found Bog Rocks and, more important, Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yes, the Mini Moldorm Cave is a great find.
It's less of a great find if you don't have a Moon Pearl to get the items.
True. I will say, but it's good to know where it is.
Yeah.
For once you get the Moon Pearl, then you can get said items.
Yeah, so...
Flip's gonna just find out what Para did. Here's short. Never mind, he dipped out of the connector.
Yeah, no, I think like this is a connector where it's close to start. He's not gonna really like. He may chase it right after checking this one.
Which we know. No, it's fairies.
Yeah, which is the fairy fountain. Because like he can now just come back, come and check this, and then like he doesn't feel too bad about. He can get back over to the eastern area later, and then he's probably going to do very similar things to Para because.
Para finally getting the mimic clip.
Yeah, and Flip has his webcam on, which we can see on restream. Did a little shake of the head here, and he's like, "Yeah, let's just do this." You'd like not to be doing this, but quite frankly, like, there's an item at the end of this route, and this is 3 entrances you can get. So
I'm still not having anything.
Yeah, no. Oh no, one of the Ropas managed to get into the maze. Well, that's unfortunate for Flip, but he's probably not going to lose too much on it.
Yeah, at least it's an easy connector to get back to. When you want to go back to exploring that.
Yeah, that's our waterfall fairy that's sitting over there at the lake fairy. Interesting that. Well, I mean, I can understand why Para isn't going for this Flute Spot 5, Dark Flute Spot 5. It's kind of an awkward place to get to and kind of
Backup Sewers having map of Ice Palace, $5 and blue armor.
Yeah. $50. And we're headed for CAC.
That's not a bad find to get blue armor nice and early when you're still only on 3 hearts.
Yeah, it's nice now. It'll get more annoying when we finally get more health and we don't have a mirror.
Yes, when we want to death warp and it takes forever to die.
Yeah.
Hey look, it's another fairy.
There's like 9 of them in the game. They're like the second most.
30 of them found so far?
Yeah. They're probably the most prevalent thing in the game other than shops. We got a map. Probably we won't be picking that up. And Para's going to go fade CAC a little bit more. I'm not sure.
Okay, there's another nice cave. When you have something that can kill easier.
Well, he'll take the bombs.
Yeah, he knows where that cave is, so he can easily come back to it. It's not hard to...
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised Para's heading for South Shore now rather than CAC. Vanilla Magic bad, it looks like.
We found an item. We found blue armor.
Yeah. It's trackable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Ice Phallus. They were over at the left snitch, the right snitch hut.
Ooh, that's a good
And,
find. Glove.
Yeah.
And boots. And one more of my medallions. And hookshot. Wow, that was loaded.
That's a pretty low. That's like a -1 out of 10 hype cave right there.
Why is that?
Looks like that was Dark Shopping Mall over on the other side of Desert Palace. Not Dark Witch's Hut.
Those boots are going to come in handy nice and quickly.
Yeah.
And we have Hera.
Yeah, we have Tower here. We don't have any way we can get to Moldorm, but we actually can't kill Moldorm right now.
Sorry, I was taking a bite of something. More bombs.
Yeah.
Welcome. Hey, Starfall.
All right, so that's Dig Game, which is Skullwoods. Chess Game, which is Skullwoods over at...
Ooh, Thieves Hideout. Or...
Thief's Town, but yeah.
Yeah, Thieves Town, sorry. There's, easy to get a few checks in here real quick.
Yeah. We found Myers Shed elsewhere in CAC.
Map and... The map of Desert Palace and a compass of Swamp Palace. We're doing good up here in the commentary booth. Been an interesting start so far. Oh, we apparently are in the future. We might need to restart. Or refresh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hello from the past. That's our first goal at Small Key. And I believe that's our first actual store.
You don't call the magic shop a store?
Well, not the generic store. And again, it's sitting over in the wild today.
They both did Back of Escape. Back of Escape had the blue armor. That's why they're both blue now.
Yep. And so it looked like the Desert Palace entrance that Para found. It was probably the fortune teller shop up north of the village. So I think Flip will probably end up running through there next.
Yeah, Flip's just going the opposite. Or Para's going the opposite direction than Flip, so they're just going to cross each other's path here in a second.
Yeah. Yeah. The one thing. Thankfully, Para's going to be getting the boots and the glove before it would actually have really caused a lot of significant backtracking. On the side note,
that loaded hype cave.
Yeah, I was also going to say we did get the map to Thieves Town, so it's our first crystal. So throw that biggie onto the list. There should be Tower of Hera coming up in a second for Para. Here's Chess Game.
And that's the big key to Skullwoods, as we've known. So Skullwoods, once you get a fire source, is quite doable. Well,
you don't actually need the big key to Skullwoods for Skullwoods.
Yeah, but we have the small key, so we can. We can check do almost all our checks.
Yeah, basically. The one thing, yeah, if we get a fire round, we can check the last entrance. That's our library. Yeah. That's another vanilla entrance.
I mean, is this even rando? Here's Para's gonna pick up his loaded stuff.
Yeah. Here's a hype cave that is only surpassed by Alizen's legendary 5 red rupee hype cave. That looked like at least 300, 500 rupees. But he's at 600, so he's pretty good.
We got Smithies.
And Smiths are at a horrible spot.
Yeah, that's not gonna be fun going back to.
All right. Oh God. Oh God. Well, that's our shovel behind Agate Tower.
Hey, look, it's another fairy.
We're running out of them. We're going to start seeing the other versions of the cave where you have the longer run-in.
Mimic Cave.
Yeah, there's Mimic Cave.
It's nice having the boots earlier so you can check the bonk rocks as you're going around instead of having to backtrack to the various bonk rock locations.
Yeah, that's our first dark cave. I'm not sure which one that was for Flip. He was able to move left and right, so that it might be the actual Old Man Rescue cave, so we might take a look in there. Unfortunately, I believe this means our well today is behind Cannon's Tower.
Fun.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a fire rod.
It's our fire rod.
So we can now fully check Skullwoods when we find it.
Well, if we had a Moonbro, but yeah.
Yes, I mean...
And a sword to kill Mothula. And a sword to cut the vines to kill Mothula.
Yes. But we're hopefully going to find one of those before... Well, I never say before too long, because knowing my luck, it got jinxed and it'll be a while.
Yeah. So this is actually going to work out pretty good for Flip. He's going to go through here. He'll end up over at Mini Moldorm Cave eventually.
Para picking up his fire rod. Seeing the dark cave. Still no clue which one it is.
Yeah. I'm not hearing it. They didn't hop down, so not sure. Yeah. Flip's shaking the bonk rocks around Link's house.
It's gonna find Para's gonna find Mimic Cave. Hey, look, a fairy.
Just wait until we find the mini fairy fountains.
We found one of them so far.
Yeah.
I'm just loving that we found so many fairies so far. I'm marking that's the theme of today's race so far is fairies.
Yeah. Yeah, Flip is considering if he wants to buy it or not. If he picked up the money and lost Woods, he probably would have, but if not... he's kind of at the point where he has just roughly enough money where he'll be good for the seed. And while getting the bomb upgrade would be nice, it's not necessary.
Hey, look, it's the normal, the front entrance to Desert Palace.
Yeah, Flip is gonna go push off to Zora now. And well, Lycerod Cave, and then probably over to Zora.
Para's gonna find, either did find or is going to find the smithies up there.
Yeah. Our stun prize today is fairies.
Hey, I said that was today's theme, right?
Oh God. Yeah.
I did not realize that that was going to fit even more with the sun prize.
And there's another fairy fountain, the one that you need a hookshot to get to.
I mean, we do have that hookshot.
And
We found Sick Kid that we cannot help yet or get anything from.
yeah, and so Flip is. This leads me to think that this is the Old Man Rescue Cave. If Flip is pushing this one. Yeah, he's quick swapping rapidly to try to figure out if he's managed to get to the screen transition.
Iker says Old Man Rescue, and Armix says Old Man.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's Old Man.
Probably. Yep, there we go.
That would be a nice new starting spot once we get that turned in. A map to Ganon's Tower.
Okay.
Hey, look, it's the front entrance to Palace.
Arrow Castle, yeah.
Yeah, castle. Sorry. And as I said, Tom, is this even rando today? So much vanilla.
Yeah, and Flip having the fire rod can quickly run out to Dark Cross and check this, and might even go grab the other couple of checks in the back of Escape. Now these aren't in logic. You need the fire rod for this, the lamp for this, not the fire rod. But can't cast combos.
Para finding Super Bunny Cave, by the way.
Yeah. We'll find Bonkrog's Mini Moldorm Cave, and one of our entrances into TR.
So why are we not getting that chest that Para just did?
We cannot open it as a bunny.
Oh yeah. Why am I forgetting about Bunny? It's probably because the different.
Yeah, Para just puts on a pair of shades.
Squirtle puts it. Yeah, Squirtle does. And Flip just gets minimized.
Well, unfortunately, he got his fourth piece of heart in Dark Cross. So he the time he spent setting up the death warp was undone.
So we're gonna do Princess Dive down to the princess.
Yeah. So
okay, we have dam entrances. The front of Bumper Cave.
It's the top. We can actually follow that.
We're going to.
Yeah. There's still a glut of entrances that you can go over to the west, so this isn't bad. And okay, so cool game. We've inverted ourselves on Bumper Cave today. Just Ice Ride Cave up there. Yeah, so neither runners have made it over to the Eastern Palace region yet. We still have the desert entrances to take a look at, and with the gloves, Zora's and Logic.
Yeah, we just need to hopefully find a sword soon to. Hey, look, there's the red armor.
Well, you got a green guard here. The best time for the green card. Because he deals fixed damage.
We are 23 minutes in and have both our armors.
Yes, and we have a combined 10 hearts between the two runners, 40 hearts. Almost 40 hearts otherwise. 30. Just a piece of heart out on the ledge.
If I remember, the last time we calmed together, there was the mirror over there.
Yes, there was. Oh, good. Skull with our green pendant.
Oh, great. And that's the moon pearl.
Never mind.
And small and a heart container. Wow, even another heart container.
Oh boy. So
The game was giving us almost everything for Skull Woods, and then suddenly, oh, have a green pendant.
No, well, yeah, well, you can't actually get the. So fun fact: you can't actually get. Motheel is the only check in Crosskeys where you're guaranteed not to be able to get a moon pearl off of, because you need all the small keys in order to get to Mothula, and there is a fixed small key in Crosskeys in the Dark World. Yeah.
Hopefully, Flip heads over to the desert soon and picks up his moon pearl.
Flip doesn't have a lot left. Flip has the mountain, and then he's got Eastern and Desert left, so he'll push over that way sooner than later.
Ice Rock Cave, what do you have for us today? You have bombs. Look, it's another shop.
I don't think we saw too much on the other side of Death Mountain either.
Nothing productive, I don't think.
Ooh, laser bridge.
This is a good find.
Yeah.
Unless you get lasered off the side, but...
I mean, he has red mail at this point.
Yes, but he has a half a heart. Big key to Desert Palace.
That's actually really interesting because our
And Pod Small Key.
Yeah.
Why is that interesting?
Pod Small Key. So the back of Desert is actually sitting at the bottom of Death Mountain right now. Flip could actually just drop down and immediately go kill Landless.
That
And
wouldn't
it's
be...
Crystal.
Yeah, because you can kill him with the fire rod.
Yeah.
He might be hitting that.
I think he's trying to go probably get some magic. He doesn't have enough magic right now. So
Ooh, if he stays over here, maybe he'll go... Emma. Get his moon pearl.
I think he's going to. It's like, I'm out of logic enough. Let's just go get... Because from his perspective, he still has to do all the other stuff. So this... Yeah.
Yeah, this is Moon Pearl, giving him a lot more access. Speaking of Skull Woods, guess where Para is?
Yep. You can get just about everything in here. Just hopefully not going to get screwed out with Dark World X. A bad Skull Woods layout.
$20.
Yeah. Fortunately, isn't going to continue on and see Bumper Cave over at the dam. But
That's... I don't think it's a huge loss right now.
no, but he's heading for Mini Alarm Cave now. And so I think this is... It's unfortunate. He has a reason to go down there, but right now he's kind of isolated that one entrance. Like, he can follow that because that's his fastest way into, like, Desert Palace. And he can go grab the items out of Desert Palace.
Mm-hmm.
but really all it's costing him is a finding out that there's the bumper ledge connector over there. But he's also gonna.
Ooh. We have both our gloves at less than 30 minutes in.
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, Flip's gonna start nailing some of these entrances that, of course.
Okay, Mini Molten Arcade, what do you have for us today?
Bombs.
Big key to Thieves Town.
Still a weapon.
Compass to Thieves Town. And bombs.
It's not too bad.
That big key's nice.
Yeah. And Para's falling. Autumn feels. Yeah. Flip's gonna go check this and see it's bumper ledge and then hate the fact that it's bumper ledge.
Does he not like bumper ledge?
No, because his plan was I'm going to go check. So the way that he was probably going to route this out was he was going to go check Desert and then start doing the Dark World using the Dark Potion Shop as his entrance into the Dark World, which he could hookshot over. Unfortunately, the way that he's going right now is he has to give up the checks to. He's giving up his checks in Desert Palace right now, but he is getting full Dark World access. So.
I'm guessing once he gets a sword, he'll go into Skullwoods once he finds it.
Yeah, well, we only need this sword for when we actually find Mothula.
But I meant for reasonings if you're going to start clearing Skullwoods, because it is a green pendant.
I mean, Mothula's in logic with the sword, which is really suspicious 30 minutes into a seed.
Yeah, we just know that the big chest has. We know that the big chest has the
mitts, right? Will the mitts be useful? Potentially. Entrance randomizer, like the mitts are more important than non-entrance randomizer because we have
the way it blocks things. Yeah.
We have 3 dungeons that need mitts for entrances in, but those 3 dungeons aren't vanilla. We've already seen a couple of them. So it's really just a question of do we find those things later on or not.
And that is a pod small key.
Yep, that's his second. Dam is now drained.
Damn it! I mean.
This is really aggressive from.
Oh, going into the big chest in the Thieves Town.
Yeah, this is really aggressive for Paraducks right now.
Because we can't clear Thieves Town because we don't have a sword. So all we're going in is for the 1 additional check.
We can get 2 more items.
2 checks.
Yeah, we can get 2 items. Only one of them is in logic, which will be the chest down in the cell.
Oh, yeah, because the bombs, or isn't the hammer needed for the big?
You need the hammer for the access to big chest and the small key as well, but logically the small key is also locking the chest up in the attic and blind. Just due to like how key logic works.
Hey, look, it flips now in Skullwoods.
Yep.
Yeah, well, runners don't have any swords yet.
Yeah. See, I don't mind the play into Skullwoods this early. The problem with the play into Skullwoods this early is you don't have a weapon to kill blind. And you're going to potentially just walk yourself up into line, drop line. You're going to have to drop line back off, which means you can't do the script anymore. Because blind doesn't reset into the when you re-enter. Yeah, line starts at the top of the room above where you can do the script on a replay of the fight.
Sorry, I'm not commentating as much. I'm just watching to see if we have progression.
Yeah, no, that's just bombs. I mean, Flip will be getting his mitts soon enough.
And that's a small to Misery Mire.
Yeah. Still need a few more of those. A couple more of those.
We need 3, right?
3. One is nice for routing. Vera, you can't kill blind.
Killing blind. Oh, I think he's just death ward.
Yeah. Para. Yeah, Flip messed the bomb jump up.
But he's not too far away, so.
No, he's in the dungeon. He's fine. Yeah, he's like, I'll take that.
Yeah, it's a nice little find.
I mean, I actually don't know if it's slower or faster than our current Dark World access to Bumper Ledge, but it feels better at the very least.
Yeah. And they're nice to have just in case that they're needed.
Yeah. I mean, we have ways onto Dark Death Mountain now, where one of our saving quit points is up there. So that location's still there, but you know, we can still need them for Mire or Hammer Pegs or Ice Cavern, or Ice Palace, I should say. Yeah, Flip's gonna go check these entrances in the village. Here's Eastern Palace.
Not too bad. We have a few checks we can do here.
We got 3. Yeah, Flip's. Yeah, I can't chance saying Flip doesn't dip Eastern. This is a. I don't think I would dip Eastern in this case either. This feels like you still got a lot more of the Dark World left, and
yeah, and instead of dipping, only being able to dip, you can't be able to clear anything in.
Yeah.
I would think it would be better to have your knowledge of where things are by exploring more, possibly finding more easier access chests than like Hookshot Cave here, which is a small key to Turtle Rock. And that is the book. And the flute. Ooh, that is a nice one.
Yeah, you're going to take these.
And Tower of Herrick, small key.
Yeah, so...
I don't know how big the Tower of Herrick small key is compared to.
It's 1 check. It's an annoying check at that.
Speaking of Hera, guess where... something they could do.
Yeah, no, that is a complete... Checking the Hera small key is in logic right now.
We're doing a digging minigame.
Yeah. Honestly, the flute's really nice. Hera will find it soon enough. And then it'll probably end up on the mountain.
And that is a map of Skull Woods.
Good. Now we know it's our green pendant. Flip's gone for the smith. Yeah, I can see it.
Which is up in the corner of the forest.
Yeah. You're going back to Kakariko to go activate your flute. You can go up there and then.
Yeah, your routes it nicely, semi nicely together.
Yeah. Now Flip cut his route short after Dig Game. It looked like. So. I didn't check the southern entrances in Dark World.
And speaking of Dig Game, guess where Para is? Oh yeah, we knew that Skullwoods was green pendant from
Saha.
yeah, Saha.
Yeah. And there's our mountain access.
And here will be the flute for Para.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I also see what Flip is doing.
What's that?
Flip is going to go check the pedestal here. He can route the lost. He can route the Lost Woods. This is actually pretty good for him. This is a nice way to kind of get that one check and check pedestal. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a heart piece, so it's not worth it. Or heart container.
Yeah.
That is not required today.
Yep.
And the crowd boos. Para's going to show us the Desert Palace entrance.
Yeah, Flip will be coming down here pretty quickly, to be honest.
And that's $20 from the Smithies.
Yeah. Now Flip will start checking some flute checks. Trade spots.
Para's going to head over and activate the flute.
Yeah. One of our restreamers wants a double climb pet seed.
Yes, that's Tom. Tom likes evilness. I can truly say a lot of our restreamers seem to like evilness, so...
I know, I'm talking to one.
That definitely enjoys evilness, yes. I quite enjoy it. See, it's fun for chat, and it's fun for comms and trackers and everyone watching. It's just not fun for the runners as well.
Yeah. That is left side.
That was right side.
Sorry, right side.
That's like, did my directions switch without me realizing?
Yes, you are. Yes, they are. Here, go check Catfish while you're at the end of this round. Flip, please. My region for Farah.
And that's just bombs to the base. Wow, we've had a lot of our bomb pickups.
And hey, we can go get more bombs from the refill hut.
Yeah. So today's theme is Vanilla Bomb Fairy. How about that?
Ooh, here we go.
Cannon Tower entrance.
We can't do a lot in here, but we can do a little. You have 3 items.
Hey, look, bombs. And a small key to Gannis Tower.
Yeah, you can tell it's vanilla because if a vanilla key pops up in its own dungeon, it'll be a darker orange, bronzier color.
I was curious about that. It looked a little...
Yeah.
Canis Amaria.
Oh, boy. Well, Flip's gonna like that very, very quickly.
That is a good find on Catfish.
Yeah, and Flip's also gonna head south here a little bit. He took a death trying to get out of the pod, so he's gonna try to rectify some of this here.
So, I'm curious, how the hell does a Catfish get the Canis Amaria?
I don't know. How the hell does he have a Quake Battalion?
That's always good questions. Maybe Tom can answer them for us. And there's the other cane, by the way.
Oh, good. We can combine the two of them, and we're almost to what we want for that one spot.
Hey, and Dark Cross is now in Logic.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen anything for us, but it's not, and that's the cape.
That's actually. So, what was the worst thing? I mean, we got a lot of things in there, and not all of them were actually really useful. But
I mean, we're getting items now. We went like 8 minutes with only getting one item.
yeah, I know. We just managed to get the kind of the glut of the bait items.
Ooh,
And we
there's the
found
entrance to
Misery.
Misery. He's contemplating it.
Yeah.
He looks like he's going to go for it.
Yeah, the problem right now is he only really has Samari and Fire Rod to deal with the enemies. So he can deal with the Ropas with the hookshot, but he's got to be really careful with the Whiz Ropes.
Because they need the Fire
Rod. You can actually kill them with Samaria. You can actually throw a Samaria block down in the middle of the top 3.
Sure.
And kind of do the strat like you would see in Ganon's Castle. But I know he has Samaria, but I'm surprised he didn't use Samaria to kill them.
And we're about to see Para get his red armor.
Yeah. Yeah, Flip remembering that. Our stun prize today is fairies.
Fairy. The theme of the
It's got to be very hard to die in dungeons, and not just because we're on red mail.
Because of this fairies there.
Yeah. Fun fact: Squirtle's part of the game.
I like that. Yeah, you really can't tell in Squirtle, can you? It's
no.
And that is a Turtle Rock small key.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't do as good until we get one more, right?
No. Well, knowing where Laser Bridge is in the front of tiaras, we're pretty good on keys.
Okay.
We really only care about 4
fire drop in there.
Yeah, we really only care about 4 keys just to kind of get ourselves to
Castle Tower.
Lava chest. Oh, good. Well, we're halfway to our shovel.
You know, the shovel, I would laugh if the shovel had something majorly important.
I'd laugh if the shovel had our second sword and the other 2 swords are in tablets.
Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Wait, I thought I was the one supposed to wish evil on runners.
Yeah.
You seem to join the fun.
Yeah, unfortunately, Chad is disappointed. The piece of heart did not give Para a refill.
Misery Meyer's not having anything.
Flip, you almost forgot this last chest here.
Misery Meyer having nothing.
It had keys.
I mean, yes, but it doesn't have any. Didn't have a sword for us. It didn't have a bow. Would be nice.
Yeah. Flip's gonna go take a look. We've seen most of our good must connects so far, so this is probably gonna be a bad connector here. Oh, okay. I didn't realize he had seen that other end of that one. Oh, good. We're just going to get a chain up to the bridge connector now, aren't we?
You just changed it, didn't?
No, we got a connector to the top of Castle. Okay.
Which we can't go in the middle.
Flip can't. Paraducks can.
I can
actually, yeah. Flip doesn't have enough magic to Mario block push himself through it. And little good heads up call by Flip here. He's got some area. He's got a fire rod, and if there's not one place other than the right side of GT you go, it's the front of TR.
Looks like we do have the medallion we know, or another medallion for Total Rock entrance. At least it's marked on flip side, so that's why I'm saying.
Yeah, we do have vanilla medallions today. Was that our, I believe, our first Ice Palace small?
Yes.
Good. Yeah. Here's a couple entrances over here that Flip never did. It was in the Dark World.
We got our first Bono. We can actually check Sick Kid now.
Yeah. Where on Earth was he?
In... Yeah.
We got our map to Eastern Palace at the brewery. Let's gonna push and check chain chomps. He doesn't want to go past this store because if he goes past this store, he's going to need to find extra Turtle Rock small keys. Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
Bear's going on the other side of the mountain. Flip's probably going to go check. Well, okay, he's going to go check Sick Kid first, and then he'll probably go over to Meyer.
$50 from the school, or from the Sick Kid. Hey, it's a Desert Palace small key. In King's Doom. We don't have too much new information here.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, we're going to get a little new information. We are going to see a new check over on Flip side in a second. Because he will be able to do right side GT. Only one of which will be in Logic. But he'll be able to do right side GT.
Logic's just a suggestion.
Yeah. Now let's watch Flip's reaction for those, on his webcam here. So he goes into Blind's Hut to go find a variable smorgasbord of trackable items that nobody really cares about.
There's one. Okay, he didn't react too much, but...
Yeah.
Cooper thinks Slip will steal the key and go full right.
Yeah. At this point, you're trying to break this logic on the seat. It's getting pretty bad. Right now, Flip's one bad spot for him is kind of like Agate Tower, because he could have gotten there before following this maze of connectors to get there. And he's pondering it.
Pear's gonna pick up his
Samaria.
yes, can of Samari off the catfish that we question how he has it.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's take a look. We never actually saw where the back of the old man will spit us out today. There's a couple of spots where it's potential.
Good old flying four tiles. Making sure we get our exercise, right?
Well, I haven't seen Paradox Cave.
A map of Turtle Rock.
Yeah, Flip's gonna play this safe. Realistically, like right now, killing Lamlos is 100% in logic, and we haven't. Somebody's gonna have to consider doing it at some point. Flip was too slow.
What happened?
He took it. He got a ride from the Wallmaster, and I'm not sure if it was on purpose to reset the full magic in the room or not. Yes, one of our somebody in chat's wondering about the music. So this is Super Mario Galaxy. This is an MSU pack. It's a supplemental set of music files that the ROM can play if included in the same directory. So on Paraducks' side, we have Super Mario Galaxy, and on Flipheal's side, I believe we have a Final Fantasy mix. Though his music hasn't been on the restream as of yet. Good. Actually, health and Ice Rod. This actually, this Armor Sight's going to be a pain, but it's not that bad. We have Burna, and he has a blue potion. So theoretically, like if he wants to burn the blue potion, this won't be bad.
Yeah, he picked up the bottle that had the blue potion.
Yeah, that was the one that Para just got over in Turtle Rock. If not, we can go refill our potion at the magic shop, which is strangely vanilla today in this mode of entrance randomizer. Also, our fun prize is fairies. Yeah.
And we have seen so many of our fairy fountains.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. So this is what Para is doing is in logic. We still need more small keys for Ice Armos, but yeah, here we go. You want to group them all up together. That worked out pretty well. Yeah.
Nice clean. Clean so far.
Yeah. Doesn't want to waste too much more magic. That was a really good kill for Flip.
And a heartbeat. Small key to Turtle Rock. And a heartbeat. Wow. We're healthy.
Yeah. Yeah, Flip is. Flip is gonna go kill Lamdaws now.
Just like we saw on Parasite.
Yeah.
Which Logic apparently didn't care that we could kill.
Actually, we're gonna go check Eastern Palace area. Finally, an hour into the seed.
Yeah, we're an hour into the seed and we still don't have a sword.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun seed.
This has been a vanilla bomb fairy seed. We've seen a ton of bombs, we've seen a ton of fairies, and we've seen multiple vanilla things.
Flip, not well. Okay, so Flip should be going back there eventually because he hasn't seen whatever the item on the other side of Spectacle Rock is.
Well, Iker, we're at 1 hour now because happy 1 hour, but we have 35 more minutes we can still kill to. We haven't gotten our sword yet.
I mean, we haven't seen Skull Woods. We haven't seen Agate Tower. We've only seen one of our entrances to Hyrule Castle. Huh.
Oh, we're
yes.
Oh, go ahead.
Swords
I
are
think you were
illegal.
gonna say the same thing as I was.
Swords are illegal in these areas. Yeah. Armalex knows what he's talking about.
We're going back to Thieves Town again.
He can kill. He can actually kill.
With Berna.
They can kill.
Blind now.
Blind with Berna. Spectacle Rock was not our answer. That was just 10 arrows upstairs. We don't really care where the other side of it spits out anymore. Our lamp today was over in the blind side, over in the Misery Mire region. What do we have in Logic?
Is this blind in Logic with these two?
Well, we need the for this is blind in Logic. Blind is not in Logic because we don't have the Thieves Sound Small Key in the tournament flag set. For this year, we have 100 locations reachable.
That's a big key to Misery Mire, by the way.
Oh boy. So we have 100 locations reachable, which means that the Thieves Sound Small Key cannot be locking itself on the Thieves Sound Small Chest. So until it shows up, that Misery Mire big key is still out of Logic.
Now Flip is going to go kill him.
Yes, Armalex. Paraducks dipped. He dipped Thieves Town without a way to kill Blind. And this is why the potion exists for Flip. I'm surprised I haven't seen GFE pop up yet tonight. This seems like his type of seed. Oh yeah, we never actually have checked Stumpy yet because we stopped our route in the Dark World at finding Hookshot Cave. So we still have another 4 or 5 entrances to look at.
Now where's Flip gonna head to?
That's Hammer Pegs over at the Bonk Rocks Man Link's house. Places in Logic: Ice Palace, the rest of the South Dark World, Dark Flute Spot 5, Zora. Here's Agina. Flip's checking Kingstone.
I will be right back. I gotta get more water.
I mean, I care. Jacob in Chad was saying says he can't do Zora because he doesn't have the money for Zora, not because he can't get there. Here we go, Pendant Ice Palace. This is... No, this would be Battle on the Big Bridge from Final Fantasy V. Flip is, I guess, is hoping that he finds a sword, hammer in here. Oh, we found our first bow. That does nothing for us that we haven't already seen. We found Pot early on, and Flip and Paraducks opted to sequence break into it. And here we go. He's going to try to do an extremely dangerous fake flipper here.
I'm
using
back.
splash
What I
animation.
missed.
We have found our first bow, and Paraducks is a madman who is doing an extremely risky fake flipper.
Where was the bow?
Checkerboard cave at the Dark Lake Hylia shop.
Okay.
And the Philip has come to Ice Palace. And nails it. Good. This probably means that there's our 3-cent small key. Flip, you have the... Oh, no, he doesn't have the ice big. Okay.
We don't. We haven't gotten the ice big yet.
Yeah, I forgot that.
We're getting our seeds confused, aren't we?
Yes, we are. Yeah, so this is in... So getting into Myers, and this is actually... Pear's going to go get probably a second crystal on the board right now. This is going to be a really tough Vitreous fight. You need at least 34 arrows in order to kill Vitreous just with arrows, so Pear's going to have to get creative. GT Small...
Can you not also do Kane?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Para has bombs too. Bombs will play a role in this fight. This is not a fun fight. I think Flip's gonna go try to finish off the rest of Dark World. The real question is, like, when do we find our first sword? And when was it? When could have the first time somebody could have got into it?
Yeah, I've been curious where it's been the whole time.
Like, if there was a sword just like an upstairs of Hera, I think both of our runners are kind of losing. Yeah,
This
so
is definitely good music on Flip's side. Nothing new on either runner side. Para did Eastern earlier, and Flip did Misery Mire earlier.
yeah, well, we will see stuff on Parasite. Para has the Mired Big Key.
Yes, but I meant nothing new right
Yeah.
now.
Well, now we're going to get new.
And that's a Misery Hierarchy.
Game. I mean, Turtle Rock's probably a crystal, so we're going to need all three of these to get that one TR key on the left side and logic at some point. But, game.
Is Flip just trying to keep things in logic? Because he could follow what Para did and go kill.
I think Flip wants a hammer at this point. He found the Thieves on Small Key and Ice Palace. So he could totally do it. He could totally go kill Blind. But he also has a chunk of the world he hasn't actually got into yet. And I think he's going to try to figure out where the heck everything else is based on that.
Blue Mail was in Back of Sewers. Red Mail, or Zelda Celia.
Yeah.
Blue was Back of Sewers, Alex.
Yeah, both of our meals were in the castle today, technically.
True.
Paris heading over for Flip wants to do purple chest. Forgot that he already did purple Smiths. And Paris heading over to Pod to go run out of this entrance again.
Purple chest is not too bad. Give us some information.
The problem, it is kind of bad right now.
Because you can't route it in with other things?
Because you're going to have to, like, do stupid tricks to keep it with you, following you. It's more of an annoyance right now. It's not too bad, but, like,
Watch,
you can't...
it has our sword.
Yeah, you just can't do straight dash lines. You have to use the hookshot and dash off the hookshot turns. Alright.
I will laugh if it does actually have the first sword for us.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually Para opted not to go kill Vitreous, which, honestly...
It's not too much, too painful.
Yeah. That's another GT small. I believe that's actually our third. So we can get whatever was behind Ice Armos, which wasn't actually really anything.
Oh, we have to go through a connector because we don't have the mirror. My brain was like, why are we not taking it straight to the thief? But we can't.
Yeah, no, we can't. We don't have a mirror, and we can't actually take the purple chest into caves. So we just have to do this long and slow, annoying changes, lugging this thing around behind us.
Let's see what Pod has for us right now. And here's Flip's bow.
Yeah, he put off. He didn't want to do Eastern Palace without a bow or a big key, but right now he has so little left.
We got the bow part of it, but we can't go kill Armos because we still need that biggie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, theoretically, we can actually get through the middle of TR right now using Laser Bridge, but Laser Bridge is up on the mountain. So, I think it'll be a little bit before somebody decides that. And hey, we finally got our first sword in Pod.
Oh wow, bottom Pod.
Yeah, now that's actually locked by 2 more Pod keys, so it's not logical, but we finally have a weapon an hour and 13 in. And Flip can go, where the frick is everything? Alright. Yeah.
So where is our logic?
We have purple chest. We have hair basement.
It's not purple chest.
No.
It is yet again the theme of or one of the themes, bombs.
Yeah, we have the Aga Tower entrance and we have Zora.
Hey, is Slip heading up to Zora? It looks like.
Yeah, this will be a play for Zora. He could check the Ice Palace. He probably wants to check the Ice Palace entrance and the Waterfall Wishing entrance. Not the Waterfall Wishing, the Pond of Happiness, but was unwanted. Is happy to find that he has found an entrance into Paradox Cave at long last. Can't actually get to that entrance in Paradox Cave, but I don't think he'll care too much because that's 7 items and he'll run himself out of here just to get that again.
And that is ledge is $20.
Yeah.
We're seeing more, repeat on Parasite, and that's just $20 from Zora.
Yeah.
I don't think no, he hadn't ever found Paradox.
No, he had not found Paradox. Nobody's found any entrance to the Paradox. Which
we
leaves
just found one.
yeah, but nobody had found one. So obviously, this is like our biggest cache of items left outstanding right now in the world. It would not surprise me if both of these entrances are blocked horribly somehow, or mirror locked.
But then we would need to know where our mirror is or anything.
No, don't go out there. Don't go out.
He almost screwed himself up. Bombs. And a sword!
Finally.
So we both have a sword, 2 different locations. We know how to get 2 swords. Both out of logic right now.
Yeah, we need flippers or 2 more bot smalls. Because we can't get into Paradox Cave logically.
And that's a shield. That's $300. And a big key to Eastern Palace. We can clear Eastern Palace now.
Yep.
And I'm thinking that's maybe where he'll head to.
I think he'll probably head there next, yeah.
Hey, look, my knowledge of the game is a little better than it was last time we calmed together.
No,
I admit I struggled a lot. Oh.
No, you could have... You could have gotten out with the hookshot extension. You could have gotten out with the hookshot extension.
Could have gotten what?
You're not trapped in that entry. He could have... Actually, he admits he could have gone and done Eastern Palace immediately. Oh, well.
We actually will now can find out if Eastern Palace is worth doing. I mean, if it's offended or not.
Yeah.
That's not a new fairy to us. We've seen that fairy before, right?
Yeah, we had seen it on
So this is the more comfortable way of doing the Ice Armos fight.
Yeah. Okay, so I think... Yeah, and Flip's going to just try to nail down some of his last loose ends here. He took a death going to this part of the Dark World earlier because one of the
bad guys was in the maze.
Yeah,
but
got into the hut of the maze, and he just could not dodge him on 3 hearts.
We have a lot more health now.
Yeah, and red mail and no mirror.
This is Dark 5, isn't it? Are you checking? Dark Flute 5 or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, this is our Aerial Castle entrance.
We are getting a Hera basement.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I can't remember exactly where was the Misery Mire big key was that.
It was on blind.
Oh, that's right.
And that is a dark pod monkey.
Alright, well, that ain't in logic. Because getting up here isn't in logic until we get the big key.
Speaking of pod, if he can get to the back and get his second sword, can.
Oh, yeah. No, he totally. Crystal pod today. With 2 keys, he's gonna go to the back and try to get everything he can.
Sorry, my phone was blinking. I got distracted. Squirrel.
Yeah. But he'll come over here, drop down, pick up the item in the basement, and then go over to the right side and then take a death warp.
Completely out of logic mode on though.
Yeah, well. It's another
Logic
crystal
is
that's
just a suggestion.
Yeah, I mean so far we have killed one of our Para has killed 3 bosses, only one of which has been in logic.
Yeah, the Desert Palace boss.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Flip's taking some extra spike hits because to deal full heart of damage.
Get ready for a death warp.
Yeah, no matter what your meal you're on. Just happy to see it is not a piece of heart that will refill his life again.
He's trying to figure out the logic right now. He looks a little confused.
I think he's trying to figure out his best place because there really aren't a lot of great ones left right now. I get it's full heart in the basement of Hera.
So that's not our logic.
No, like theoretically, Vitreous isn't logic.
Theoretically.
We can't get to the connector without. We can get there without having.
I love the theoretical part of it.
Well, I mean, theoretically, it is. It's like we can get there through a connector. We don't need flippers to get to the Mire entrance. Yeah.
And technically now we can see what is neither of our runners showed us is behind the bat on top of the castle.
Yeah, we can see what's behind the barrier now.
Sorry, that's the barrier, not bat. I mean, it's bat barrier.
Yeah. So Para's going to go do a bomb jump. There really isn't a lot of places where this is going to come out where it'll be beneficial. But I can appreciate going for the knowledge. Oh, it goes out to the other side of the ledge, which is an almost vanilla TR entrance. Okay.
Flip trying to death warp again.
This is interesting. This is in logic for Para, because this is this part of TR you can get through from reversing from Laser Bridge.
Yeah, okay, Flip. Where to now? Technically, with both swords out of logic, and two, Skull Woods is not a play. Mothra is not a play.
Mothra is not a play right now, no.
Why do I keep saying Mothra for that?
I'm pretty sure they based it off of Mothra. Oh, good!
What?
Oh, good!
What
That's our second Castle Tower key. And that's for Turtle Rock Small Key Locked. Yeah, Flip probably happy seeing that there wasn't anything major up there. Had taken a death up there earlier than the seed, so Probably just was hoping that it wasn't going to be anything bad.
That shovel's looking more suspect, by the way.
And so this is going to be... I think this is Flip heading to try to push himself into TR and check Crystal Roller Room in reverse. Which
So
is
he'll pick up the other castle tower key.
Yeah, he's going to pick up the other castle tower key. Now, interestingly, this is also going to give something that Para was not able to check the way Para went through this. Because Flip is going to be able to kind of push himself up, and he'll find Crystal Roller Room on the way. And this was locked behind the big key door, so Para was unable to check it. But this isn't in logic. You have a Samari and a lamp, and that's all you need to do to get to here.
That's a hammer! Ooh, that is big! That is big, man.
Yeah, that's going to start cracking the seat open finally.
That's not in logic, though, is it?
No, it is.
It is? That's our logic, then.
Yeah, so this opens up... God, hammer's going to lock all over swords this seed. That's kind of screwed up.
That does thieves right there for you, too.
Yeah, no, that's thieves down for him.
No, it doesn't, according to Armalix. Paradox bottom was pegs? Oh, it doesn't unlock both keys. Or it doesn't unlock both swords. It unlocks one of the swords.
Paradox is... I'm saying that the hammer's probably locking the flippers.
Oh, that's more than likely.
There isn't a lot left in this game that isn't somehow hammer locked.
Watch flippers be in Thieves Town big chat.
But this was an extremely good call by Flip.
Yes, I would push them slightly ahead in the lead, even though we do see Paradox with more bosses down. This will allow him just to smooth clear out.
Well, he's gonna go see what the hell is in the Thieves Town big chest, which could be a major issue for Para. Para's not gonna want to do
it will
that.
also he'll take down Thieves, which will be another crystal for him.
Yeah. Flip's gonna come over here, take a look, and be like, okay, cool, I'm done.
Yep, he's out. Peace out, man. Didn't Flip already do these parts of ice?
Yeah, he did this part of ice, and he's not gonna find anything in here that Flip didn't. But this is...
Remember, we do not have ooh.
Crystal Hero, yeah.
Eastern Palace is also a
5-6.
pyramid. Pyramid crystal. And we can clear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now Flip can just push progression.
Yeah, it's taken Flip about almost an hour and a half, but he can finally just start actually like... The seed has been like feeling very much like you've been stuck in the mud for like the last 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah, just slogging along.
Yeah. I think he's going to be finally happy that he's going to be able to start actually pushing dungeons. Yeah.
Technically, we're seeing just a repeat so far of what Para had.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see some more when Flip pops to go downstairs. But this puts my cave into logic, this puts Mimic Cave into logic.
Yeah, all crystals have been found so far. Wait, that means Misery Myers.
No, we're still missing 2 dungeons. We haven't found Skullwoods or Aga Tower. Skullwoods is our green pendant.
Crystal entrances.
Okay, all crystal entrances. C-shaped dot for Para. Split push. Was this the
As
Lake
he
Island
just
entrance?
bought a blue potion moments ago.
Yeah. On the Lake Island entrance, of course.
The question is, how long until Para can get up to get that hammer?
Yeah.
Nope, just $20 in the big chest.
Yeah. I think Bear's heading there, going to be heading to it soon. The other thing was I don't think Para followed the entrance onto the top of the castle. So this kid.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry.
You said Para didn't follow the entrance on top of the castle.
Yeah, there's a connector over here that he never followed.
I'm trying to remember where the Eastern Palace Big Key was. Wasn't that in Paradox?
That was in Paraducks Cave.
See, Flip's able to do the script.
Yeah.
Meyer Big is here on Thief. On Blind.
On Blind. I don't think he hates it, but I think he was like, I'm having found, okay, ice is a rain pendant, and looks like pods are on the red crystal.
Para's going back to Misery Mire.
Yeah, Para has a sword, so fighting Vitreous is going to be slightly easier.
We're going to see Spike Cave.
Yep.
And it has a heart container first. Yeah, we're just missing boss keys now. And technically, for now, logic for Zora Flippers, if we want to be logically in go mode.
Yeah.
You know, and like, I've come like 3 Link to the Past in this journey, and every single one of them, Swamp has been a pendant. Oh, we're getting the Hera checks from Flip side. He's not going to find much.
No, but more importantly, this is just dungeon clear for him.
Progression.
Yeah. He'll probably skip the basement. He can go to the rest of Eastern Palace. So Flip is opting not to grab the other chest, which is not in logic.
And that's Moldorn down. Hey, Faya.
Do we have a full? Yeah, so Swamp is our last pendant. So yeah, we just need to find our Turtle Rock and our Pod Big Keys.
And he also has 2 blue potions if he really wants to. If Para wants to have fun.
Yeah. Looks like I don't care about that.
Tom is determined that one of the boss keys is going to be on the shovel.
Yeah, for those who joined us late right now, the worst possible item for anything to be on is our shovel, which is sitting conveniently at the lumberjack spot. We have the well behind the GT climb.
So where does Para go next?
up the mountain, probably maybe to check the one connector that they didn't. Or to go fish out the item out of Crystal Room.
Ooh, he's getting bullied.
Looks like this will be Paris Hammer. But right now we know flippers are logically needed today. They are somewhere in this seed.
Question is where?
Yeah. So this will be finally getting Flip kind of caught up on crystals a little bit. We'll be tied 4-4.
Yeah, but the question is, I mean, the only difference is Vitreous versus Armos.
Yeah, well, Flip can also kill Armos, so... And there is one of the worst hammers I've ever seen in this game.
Para hasn't gotten to
Yeah, Para can't...
the big key.
Yeah. Arm.
That's just wishing evil upon everyone.
Arm, I'm gonna have to talk to Zaf here.
Oh, apparently our restreamer approves.
Yeah. And Para's heading for left side GT. To be honest, there's a good chance that Flip does this as well, just for items. No, is instead... Also, Para actually has...
20 bucks. Big key to Turtle Rock.
Yeah.
And small key to this dungeon.
Oh, good. We have all of our TR smalls, or GT smalls. Flip is going to go grab that one last entrance off of Hyrule Castle.
Oh, the that one. Barrier.
Yeah, the barrier one.
The bat barrier.
Yeah, because like he can do this and then he can flip it, and then he'll either do Meyer or he'll come back around and do this into Meyer. He might actually do this, combine this with Meyer. He probably does GT after Meyer. And here's our Waterfall of Wishing.
Turtle Rock small. And
yeah. That was going to show up at some point because TR's a crystal. And not because we have a second Agate Tower key and behind 4 TR smalls and 3 Meyer smalls. And God knows how many pod smalls. I stopped counting.
I gave up on counting.
Yeah. Yeah, so Flip's doing this just so he can like get himself over to Meyer without dying. But that's a TR big key, which was logically... God damn it, that was logically locked behind their hammer. Hard to lock behind their hammer. So... We actually haven't seen the Turtle Rock entrance, which is probably mirror locked somewhere. Yeah.
And this, here's Meyer for... It's not like even a full clear of Meyer. You just have a few... the big chest and Vitreous.
Yeah. And Flip is going to be pot big for Gomod. The one in chat says, Misery Meyer does not deserve Dancing Mad. I could agree with that. But then again, he did poison people.
True. Flip froze for me. I'm gonna refresh.
Oh. Yeah, we're trying next time for Para. 5 hammer hits on each head.
We need flippers and pod. Big key.
Realistically, we just need the pod big key. The flippers are going to be...
They said for logically.
Logically, yeah.
Try next down.
Yeah. 11. Our Flip's got a Master Sword and a cape. He's got a much easier switch right here.
Yeah, compared to what Para had with the fighter sword.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently there was another sword for Para.
No.
Well, I'm just going based on what chat just said.
Para needs another sword. That's what Chad's saying. Because Para can't actually kill Ganon with a fighter sword.
And just like that, Vitreous is down.
Para will discover that this is the Turtle Rock entrance very quickly. And we are tied again at 5 crystals apiece. So when Flip does Ganon's tower, he'll grab the GT Big Key and he'll be able to do the last one. Oh wait, no, that was the other end of Turtle Rock. Paradox
that was
Cave.
the Turtle Rock, right?
Yeah, no, that was Paradox Cave. I apologize.
You're getting confused.
I'm getting confused.
I was just letting you go. I figured you would sort it out eventually.
Yeah.
And
second.
He's headed straight to Ganon Tower.
Yeah.
So this will be Hell Head to Turtle Rock after this, and then they just had to find that pod big.
Yeah.
Which could be a lot of places. Not really, but we're running out of things.
True.
Could it be on the climb?
It could.
Could it be on the shovel?
It could be on the shovel. I think we're going to have to find the mirror before the shovel, but...
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't found the mirror.
We're not missing a lot of entrances that we care about. We're missing 3 dungeon entrances, one of which is just for a big chest. We're missing the top of Spiral Cave, and I think Chicken Hut. And we know that Paradox Cave is flippers locked.
Yeah, we saw that out of logic on Flip's side, which has allowed him to get where he is now, basically.
Yeah.
Ooh, someone says, Cobra says Ice Palace Big Chest.
Ice Palace Big Chest is not yet available, but
yeah,
there is one more chest in Ice Palace that they've both hard orphaned because you needed the hammer for it and didn't have the hammer. Oh, there's the Ice Palace Big Key. Never mind, I missed that in random room. Oh boy.
Where do we go now?
Flip's going to Flip's going to our next.
Where does Para go next?
Yeah, unfortunately for Para's
He's-
going to find flippers before Para finds Eastern Palace Big Key.
Paris going to also find the sad luck of $20 in this big chest.
Triple dipping Thieves Town in quite possibly one of the more unfortunate ways I've ever seen. Yeah, unfortunately, Flip was trying to go through the front of TR. Could have. Has enough small keys too. But really doesn't want to. Yeah, this was just 20 rupees in here. We still haven't seen Mimic Cave.
I'll be right back.
Here comes Ice Palace for Para.
Making quick work of Trinex.
Yeah. Oh, this is what happens when you have a Master Sword. And that is 6 crystals for Flip. Para, you have the big key. You don't need to hit the switch. But Para's heading for the items in Ice Palace. And Flip now has to kind of decide where he wants to go, because I think Ice Palace is really tempting for him. Yeah, they're both gone with ice.
I mean, it's pointing right at you with having the big key.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is probably going to be our mirror in here. Okay, well, that is Ether, which opens up one entrance in the Maya region for us. Flip properly remembering he has a big key, doesn't need to open up the small. Hit this, go back and hit the switch. Big chest was just $10.
I'm kind of back. I've been bouncing around between things.
Yeah. Well, something's probably on Gold Stair. Or it could be Chicken Hut in Mire entrance.
So I'm thinking Flip has the lead now since he has 6 down.
Yeah, Flip is gonna probably. Flip has an advantage now, definitely.
Because he had a lot of Paradox Cave.
That and Para went and did a bit more backtracking. That's cost him a bit more time.
I mean, if Cold Stare has the big key, which I'm about to be proven wrong anyway. Oh no, there it is. That is Ganon's Tower big key.
Oh
Wow.
boy, here we go.
That is a big key, but it's not the one we want.
Good news. You had to kill Ice Armos in order to be able to open up the Ganon Tower Big Chest. Oh boy.
I mean, until Para actually goes to Analogic Paradox Cave, he's not gonna make up it much really anytime.
Yeah, no, he still basically needs some battles clear behind of time. And realistically, like, if any of our progression, like, Flippers could be behind the pod big key for all we know. Oh, good, it's Skullblitz. Green Pendant Skullblitz.
Hey, watch it. The big key's on Green Pendant.
We still don't have a mirror, so we're death warping. You can't death warp on 13 hearts. Red mail.
Oh, rip. That's painful.
Yeah, well, here comes Mimic Cave.
We haven't checked the item here, so. Nope, just a compass.
But yeah, the old Flip is gonna go follow right behind.
I'm following Para.
Yeah. The only things we got in Ice Palace were Ether and the Ganon Tower Big Key, and conveniently, both locations are used right next to each other. Inconveniently, we have to go take a trip to the Light World and go visit Saha over at Agina's Cave to turn in the Green Pendant before going into GT.
Yeah, without a mirror.
Yeah.
Well, that's a quick minefield.
$300.
So we gotta turn that in, and then we do Big Chest in GT?
We probably climb GT because they got the well. Yeah. Para's just heading straight into GT.
I mean, you're right here.
Yeah.
I mean, the Flippers could easily be behind, or easily be behind Pod Big Key.
Yeah. We're still missing. Well, we have 5 bot smalls.
And Mothula down for Flip. What would be funny is if we find the Flippers first, and then you have to go into Swamp Palace to get the big key.
Yeah.
Actually, if Flippers before Pod Big Key would actually help Para more, I think.
It kind of depends.
Flip choosing to do the other way to go turn in the Green Pendant.
Yeah. Flip's trying to do the minimal time commitments, but the sequencing is going to be the sequencing can be the most.
Yeah, it's just a heart container.
Yeah.
So we go to the climb again. He's gonna check I was told he's gonna check the GT big chest instead.
Yeah.
Actually, so they said Flip would give some time back if by checking the GT big chest. If big chest is where it is, guess what? He didn't get back any time.
Right. Is no, gonna go straight forward. You got
Oh, wow.
9 items.
And so far, none of them have been good. Now we're gonna see some here coming up. The other thing that Flip has over Para is the second sword, which was also in Paradox. So Para's gonna have to find that Paradox Cave quickly once he gets the Flipper.
Yeah. Basically, yes. I mean, like, it's not hard to get them. Or, you know, like, he knows that he needs to find Paradox. He's only seen one end of it, and it's the end he can't get at.
We're not 100% sure this is the right play. You keep hearing Paradox instead of Paradox.
Oh boy, here we go. Well, that's gonna be GG's. Right there.
Oh, there's the pod, yeah. Yeah, that's GG's.
That's the pod big key, so Flip only has to make it up to mini helmet room.
And then he'll book it out of there.
He'll book it out of there. He won't deal with.
And there's Tower of Parabic.
Yeah, good. Needed that.
Well, we can answer the bet on, or complete the bet now since we know where the pod big is.
I good. And we're coming up on 2 hours, and Para's still on a fighter sword.
I know, right? No winners apparently in the bet.
Yeah.
Flip's about to go get his.
You know, it's gonna be great when we have like 2 swords and silvers in the well.
Exactly.
Yeah, Flip just has to light these torches, and he's basically in the clear. He's gonna have to do Master Sword Silverless Ganon, but you know what?
You learn it.
You know how to do it, and you're happy to be out of this seat. He's looking for his mirror. Looking for his mirror.
Didn't get it. Actually, watch well has the mirror.
The mirror would be very nice for Para. Because Para can sequence break into Paradox Cave immediately. Oh good, there's Quake.
Quake, we can have another entrance then.
Yeah, well, we need a mirror for that one, but yeah.
And look, bombs! Oh, we have pod.
Oh, last pod small.
Oh, a sword! And mushroom. Almost at the 2-hour mark, we get the mushroom.
So logically, we were expected to 100% just do Agate today. Clear Agate 2 today. Wonderful.
Yeah, Flip's in go mode.
Flip's in go mode. He'll be done in about less than 10 minutes. Para's finally got a second sword.
Hey, when he goes to Paradox Cave, he'll get a third one.
Yeah.
If he gets there in time. And that's the bug net.
There's a bug net. Yeah, 2-4 sounds about right. And Para's gonna go turn in the green pendant. Find out it was nothing.
Just a heart container.
Yep.
We don't even have completely dark pod. We have lamp pod.
Yeah. And here's Para's going to go clear a bit more out of pod now. Has all 6 pod smalls, has a hammer, has a sword. Unfortunately does not have the Eastern Palace big key. And we probably won't know where those slippers were.
Just smack away with your hammer. Not like 17 or something.
Yep, it's 17, just because bombs do 4, and you couldn't just have 4 bombs, you have to have 5. Or realistically,
4
because
bombs would make it too easy.
realistically, it's probably just because they wanted to show you that with the first hammer hit that you cracked the mask. What do we have on helmet today? Is it a second bow so we don't have to sit through Master Sword Silverless?
Nope.
We're sitting through Master Sword Silverless.
Lucky us.
Lucky us.
I really wish I could know where the flippers ended up being.
Places where they can't be. Swamp Palace. Whatever's behind the Pyramid Fairy.
It could still be on shovel.
Could be on the shovel. We never found Agate Tower.
I thought we did find. Oh no, we didn't find Agate.
No, we never found the Agate Tower. We've never had the option to even go try to fetch out a shovel. And Flip is ready to take on Ganon.
Are you ready for a silverless Master Sword fight?
Oh boy. Alright, where are our silvers, everyone?
Silvers were on Swamp Palace Big Chest. Where do you think?
I like Pichu, or Tracker Pichu's suggestion of the shovel. By the way, happy 2 hours, everybody. It's
Hey, we made it to 2 hours.
yeah. Thanks to Topple Talk and Pichu for tracking for us today, and thank you for our runners who have been battling through, honestly, one heck of a seed.
Yeah, this has been quite the interesting seed, I will say that.
Yeah, this has been interesting for different reasons than usual.
And thanks, Tom, for joining me in the commentary booth.
No problem. Thanks, Sam.
We probably should give a quick shout out to Ricky, too. He's the one that set up and rolled the seed.
Yeah, and just a shout out to Ricky who helped set up the restream before Tom came in and did do the seed roll.
I will say this seed rippled.
God, they were in Castle Tower.
Wow, and then where the hell is Castle Tower entrance?
It has to be basically mirror locked at this point, and I have no idea where the mirror is.
It could be Total Rock entrance, but then we'd have to know where the mirror is.
Oh, good.
What?
That's our flippers.
Wow, we found the flippers at least.
Yeah, now do you do a Swamp Palace for the flippers, or do you go do Waterfall Fairy?
I would probably Swamp Palace, but just that's because more chat.
Oh boy, Flip is out of magic, and now we're heading for Swamp.
He has magic. He has a.
He has a blue potion, but he can't do fire rod strats, so it's going to be a little slower because you need to be able to use the fire rod to set up triples.
So, how are you today?
Yeah, I don't know. Gonna laugh at this first chest as I got a sword.
4 arrows.
No, just okay. So that's our magic powder. Good. We're getting all the.
Hey, look! It's our Swamp Palace Big Key.
Yeah.
Hey, we're big key percentage today.
Yeah. Flip is focusing and unaware of just about how much nonsense he managed to dodge this seed.
So, logically, how many keys do you need to get to that chest?
6. All 6. You had to
all
go.
6.
You had to go get the hammer, Go beat Ice Palace, drop down the well. Go get your pod. Yeah.
And that's GG's, by the way.
And that's GG's. Flip just needs to cross the bridge. And with a final time of 2:04:11, Flipheal has won and is going to be moving on to the plan game, which will take place in the vicinity of Saturday.
And let's see what we still see on Parasite. And I think Tom will try to see if he wants to come in. Flip wants to come in for an interview.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll at least be able to tell him where the flippers were.
Yeah. Flip has got enough to take a break at least. So
I don't blame him after that lovely CBS.
I mean, we had almost an hour and a half without any swords in this seed. This was something. Oh, good. There's a sword and swamp.
Speaking, and there's a shield. So
Good.
we know where all our swords are.
We just don't know where our like the one worst thing in here would be like a mirror. There's probably a mirror. Because realistically, I think Para's checked just about everything, so we're probably having a mirror, so that way we can go and find ourselves Castle Tower to get that shovel.
Because, you know, that's... Wait, what can still be on shovel?
Nothing important, but it exists.
Man, the logic on this is a little bit bizarre.
I mean, we had to logically double dip Ganon's tower. It's beyond bizarre. Not even logically. Okay, there's our mirror.
Hey, GG's, Flip.
GG's, Flip.
GG.
So, just as you're joining us, we're getting some new information over on Parasite of where our mirror is and where our flippers are.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're either further in GT or somewhere behind
Pod
Paradig.
6 keys
Oh.
to get to the pod 1, and the mirror is on Swamp Palace boss.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And Swamp Palace Big, it, by the way, is in Swamp Palace.
Para at least will be hitting go mode very quickly because it looks like he's heading for hammer pegs just so he can sequence break into Paradox Cave the other way and hit go mode.
Yeah, your out of logic dip into Paradox Cave is what really set you far ahead.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But it didn't really like come together until the end. I'm like, I get my pod big. I'm like, wait a minute, where's all the stuff I actually need for this?
We also know where the 2 other swords are. There's one higher up in the climb, and then there's another one in the swamp.
No, there was the well had a sword. And
Oh, yeah, the well,
the
sorry.
very, very last spot, small key. So yeah,
Which
This-
then showed us the flippers.
Yeah.
But
So-
GG's, what do you think of that seed?
Yeah. So, in the beginning, I died to something in the pod area, which felt bad. But then it was, I guess, a good thing because Hype Cave was insanely loaded in Kakariko. And then, yeah, I don't know. Everything felt great until the hammer. I knew that was a thing, but I was like, I did every other Samaria thing. I just didn't feel like going through just for that. I didn't one check because I wanted to do the connector afterwards. So then I just ended up cleaning everything else out.
Yeah.
So getting hammered felt bad then, but yeah, getting that sword before that was awesome. Yeah, other than that,
Getting that hammer allowed you to put, or just smooth line everything else and the rest. Everything kind of just fell into place.
Para's finally in go mode and has kind of put the logic together, and then not sure if he intended to cast Bombos in the waterfall, but it opted to cast Bombos in the waterfall. But
And we also never found the entrance to Aga Tower.
So the shovel, that shovel that was been sitting there at the start of the seed for everybody was just like, unfortunately, never really came into play.
It's laughing at us.
Yeah, that was really cute. Usually I don't take a double take of that item, but I was like, okay. Is that
Yeah.
really what I think it is? Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's the worst. It's the fetch quest item sitting on Lumberjack.
By the way, that mirror he has now would be able to open Total Rock. Which I think is going to be only our last location of where Tower could be.
We have a bunch of other mirror spots around the world, but we don't really care.
Yeah. We were curious where the mirror and flippers were to put everything in logic, but we finally got it.
Oh yeah, the restreamer was wanting to say that the Hera Big Key was also on the climb. You know, this seed was just.
We got rickrolled.
Yeah, it
How
gives
did-
you all this mobility early, but then kind of slows down unless you get the hammer right away.
Yeah. Neither of you got that hammer. You were the first on the hammer, and that really helped you out a bit. It also, Para was also really aggressive with Thieves Down. Dipped and rescued Blind without having any way to actually kill Blind. So came back in later, isolated the big chest, and then kind of like when they were like looking for stuff to do, they eventually went back into Thieves Town and checked the
Yeah,
big
he
chest.
4-dipped it.
Yeah, for the longest time, once I got the small key, I was a little worried about it, but I was like, let me just hold off a little longer. I don't know, just if it's the answer, so be it. But I was running out of other logical checks anyway, so I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing really behind it, but yeah, having to get the quadruple dip, that's mega unlucky.
Yeah. You both double dipped Ice Palace, you both double dipped Eastern, you know, like. You go down the list. You both. It was just that was a really, really annoying seed for a lot of reasons, and God, those swords were just like.
Well hidden.
Those were some of the worst swords I've seen in a seed in a long time.
Yeah, first sword out of logic. I guess technically the second sword was out of logic. I think I only had 2 pod smalls.
Yeah, and there was a third sitting in the back, so that had to be like 4th, 5th, or 6th. So yeah, and then of course, like you had to like go beat Ice Armos to get the no, you got to go. What you have to do? You got to go get the Ice Palace Big Key out of the room.
You had
to
a
go get the
double
Ganon
dip
to go get the Ganon Tower Big Key, so you can climb.
Para's now on Ganon with the Butter Sword, it looks like.
But someone in chat was saying that they thought you were going to go for the Ganon Tower Big Chest before the climb. Was that a thought in your mind?
Maybe, but I don't know. With the well being back there, just so many items, like 10. I think maybe if it was like a one-off or something. Plus, then I have the mirror. I mean, I guess the mirror, it's only like 2 extra screens, but there's just so many more items up there versus.
The game wanted you to be healthy, that's why I gave you armor. Both armors very quickly.
Yeah, that I was actually not happy with that second armor. I was like, really? No, early egg. Come on, game.
Yeah. At least like I think you found it when you were in the cell, so you could just you saw the green guard alive, didn't just do the flat half-hearted damage, but yeah, that was you can blame my co-commentator here. He was saying like how was a blessing with like you guys having like 3 hearts to like have male upgrades early, and I'm like, yeah, it's great until you don't have a mirror.
And then you want a Death Warp, and then it takes forever to die.
But yeah, so
GG's, you'll be joining the wonderful next raid.
Yeah, the plane race, which I believe is scheduled for the vicinity of Saturday. Admin's words, not mine. Yeah, Paris has just finished.
GG's to Para with a time of 2 hours, 14 minutes, and 4 seconds. We'll see if he wants to hop in here and join us for an interview. Yeah, that was a fun scene for us.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, still like wasn't the worst.
Yeah, I mean that blind side was only kind of matched by like sorry, the pipe cave was really only matched by like that blind side and like trackable items. Just less useful
Well,
trackable
they
items.
went like 10 minutes with only having one selected item, so they had to be nice to him somehow, right? GG's, Para.
Hello. GG's, GG Flip. Oh boy. I'm kinda mad about this entrance. This one entrance where I just decided to skip, and it was the play to do.
Water walking to the waterfall?
Yeah.
Yeah. When Flip was kind of getting down to like brass tacks, and nothing much left, he went for Zora, checked it, and saw it was Paradox Cave, and so his go mode was spot big, obviously, and he got to skip the rest of GT, unfortunately.
Yeah, it helped out a lot. Basically, I was going to do an early Zora play, and I probably wouldn't have done Paradox for a while, but I was like, if this dark entrance is, you know, the old man, I have the hook shot. I might as well do that instead. So then, yeah, when my things were dwindling and I didn't quite have the hammer yet, I just, you know, figured, we'll give this a shot. If Zora is nothing, I'll come back with the water walk, see if I can get anything, see where I'm supposed to actually get there, and yeah.
Yeah, well, it happens. I was just looking for the mirror at this point. When I found the small of swamp and then the flippers right away, that was I was going on an adventure to get the mirror, which was on Argus in the end.
That is awful.
But yeah, the only entrance I found was the hammer pegs for Paraducks, so I was looking for the mirror all seed.
Yeah, that it was definitely a seed where it felt like, where the heck is this mirror? We've gotten everything else to get all the entrances really, really early on. I mean, Glove was in CAC, Mitts were in Skullwoods. Hammer was horrible, but the one hammer entrance you cared about was a spawn point, so who cares?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like that's it. Like around 40-45 minutes, it was just like it kind of just started to like hunt until like where is something that we can do that's logical.
I was so late to getting a weapon, either a sword or a hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they told me I got the hammer first, but I almost thought I didn't. Like, I did every other Samaria thing except that. Like, I was hoping to do it later into the connector check or something. And I was just like, wow, this is where the hammer is. Thanks.
I found Laser Bridge early. Without the Samaria, so I just decided to until the end to get that chest.
Yeah, and I think you also you opted to do the Spectacle Rock Bomb Jump, so you kind of found yourself over onto the other side of the middle of TR.
Yes, also, yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately the hammer was locking the big key, so he couldn't have, gotten it at that time. So, like, when Flip did it, he just reversed and did the rest of the middle of TR, so... Except for chain chomps, because you had done that from the front.
Yeah, Spectacle Rock was silly for me because I found it, and then I went to check the rest of the entrances, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I already know where it leads, and I'm probably not going to bomb jump at this point because I didn't have much left. I was like, I don't know. I'd already found the mire area, so it's like, what can I even find that's good? Yeah, that was silly going back and forth.
No one ever actually went out that right side of Harald Castle. Ever. Somehow.
Yeah, left side was... I don't remember.
The Pod Warp area. The Dark Fleet 5, I guess. Yeah, the other one's up on the mountain. So... Yeah, it was just like a seed of like, where the heck is a weapon? We were afraid for a little bit, Para, that you were going to go try to kill Vitreous with just bombs and arrows.
I think I was missing a couple bombs. With 15 bombs, I think it's possible.
Yeah.
But I was a little low.
At least, if you wanted to do it with bow, the archery or the upgrade shop was pretty occasion. That light world type cave.
Yeah. I think Para actually bought the bomb upgrade, but early on.
Para did, yeah.
But I think he found the. Oh, by the way, you found the bow, and then you immediately did the splash deletion and slammed the very long way over to the Dark Eyes Rod Cave area. That was actually very impressive.
Yeah, I got lucky. Those enemies don't mess around.
Yeah.
You just get a bad pattern and you die.
Okay, the last thing I really want to mention was the fact that we had vanilla magic shop right off the bat.
I got a chuckle out of that.
Today's theme was vanilla, because there was a lot of vanilla things that ended up happening. Bombs, because you guys got bomb drops from a lot of things. And fairies. So we think you found almost all our fairy entrances.
Yeah, early on there was a lot of fairies.
A lot of shops.
The fairy stun prize was really useful too. Helped me out a little bit in Mire.
Yeah.
That's all I have. Do you have anything else, Topo?
No. Thank you. It was a very good race. Para, I think this is unfortunately you're not going to make the play-in game, but GG's. So 5-3 in the tournament. It's very, very good still.
Yeah, I enjoyed my tourney. This was my first time entering the Crosskeys tournament, so I think I did pretty good.
You did very well with 5-3, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's sick. This is like my third or fourth year, and like this is the first time I finally broke past 4-4. So I know it's tough. So 5-3, even 5-3 is sick. So many scary runners.
Yeah. Do you guys have any final comments on the seed?
Not really. Thanks for the restream and the commentary.
Honor, pleasure.
Yep, thanks for all that stuff. It's always a pleasure, and wish me luck on Saturday. I guess I'll need it.
We definitely wish you good luck. And Tom, have fun. Take it away.
All right. Thank you both for running. This was a great race to watch, and it was a good time for all. Congratulations on moving on to the play race, Flip, and condolences to you, Para, but great race, great job. I mean, first year, freaking getting all the way this far, that's awesome. So, fantastic, great job. Yeah. Thank you to Sam and Toph for commentating for us, for Pichu for helping me track and giving Eek here the night off for once, because he's been tracking almost as much as I've been restreaming these. And thank you to everyone who came out to watch, because if we don't have anybody watching, there's no reason to put these on. So thank you to the 100 and something plus viewers we had at one point. And with that, we've got nothing else going on tonight. There's nothing on the schedule for tomorrow. I know that there's still a 5-2 race left at 4:30 tomorrow, but that's too early for me, and it's too early for Sam, and I don't know if we're going to get it on or not. I put it out there, so maybe someone who can pick it up earlier will do so, but no promises there. But that's the last 5-2. It's between Ninjembro and... Who? Ninjembro and Broger.
Yeah, he just mentioned it.
Yeah, so it's between Ninjembro and Broger, and that'll firm up the people that'll be in that play-on race. But yeah, with that, I'm going to kick this out. We're going to go over and visit my friends the Otters, and you all have a good night.
Have a good night, and GG's to our runners again.